based on 10 different women from 10 different walks of life who end up in the strip club, but who some way, somehow end up in the strip club. Sex, drugs, greed, and envy are all a part of the game. Be on the pole. Y'all know it's a dark world. The strip club industry is a very dark world, okay? But, through it all, the money is the bottom line. And I wrote this book because I know from experience as a dancer that, there's a lot of things that we go through as dancers, and not everyone grows up saying, "Oh, I want to be a dancer." At least not back in my days when I started dancing. Right now, the game done changed, and now the girls are really young, wanting to be dancers. But when I was coming up, like it was like people really wanted it to be a secret. There wasn't cameras out like that. People were hiding it from their families. And people would probably, 9 times out of 10, a woman had something tragic going on. She came from a broken home, or her back was against the wall and she had to get her money up. You feel me? So my book was written to let people know that you shouldn't dehumanize strippers. Like, a lot of us have different reasons why we ended up in the strip club. And, for some of us, that was the only way. Now, what I can say is not everybody did what they had to do with the money. Not everybody made the right choices. But that also comes from not growing up with financial literacy, or jumping in the game and not having, any goal or direction, or, like, oh, I want to get in the game to buy a house. So I'm going to dance. I'm going to get me 500 bands and I'm going to get out. Like, a lot of women don't go through that. But if you notice, a lot of women that are in the strip club, they come from broken homes. They started because they were in a vulnerable space. Things happened where they had to get this money up, and that was my experience. So my book is based on that time, the time when I was dancing. My book is not in any way relating to the new era, you know what I'm saying? The new way that the game is going, where they are glamorizing being a stripper, and little girls are saying, "Oh, I want to be a stripper because she's getting the fuck all the rappers," or "I want to be a stripper because because they get BBLs," or "I want to be a stripper because they drive all the nice cars." With all that, behind all the glitz and glamour, there is a lot of darkness. There's a lot of shit that you got to put up with. There's a lot of shit that you got to do to get there. And I'm not saying that in a good way. What I'm saying is that there's a lot of shit that you might have to do that you don't want to do. You feel me? But yeah, so my book is an anthology based on 10 different women from 10 different walks of life who some way, somehow end up in the strip club. Some make it out while others get swallowed up by the game. So if you don't have my book, The Bottom Line, please click the link in my bio, okay? Well, shout out to everybody that's in here. There's a lot of people coming. There's a lot of people going. But what I wanted to go live today about is that you guys really don't know this, because I'm really like a secretive person. I'm secretive by nature, and I'm a Capricorn, so we are really like, we're just secretive, you feel me? And I just grew up, I didn't have a big family, so I didn't always have a lot of friends. So for me, like, telling my business and what I'm going through mentally, or even things that I plan, like, I'm the type, like, I'll have really close friends, like, we'll be like this, and I'll have a plan or a goal, and I won't tell them until I completed my plan or my goal. You feel me? So when I'm going through a lot of things mentally, I don't share that with my friends. I'm not an open book. Now, it's different if they ask me, you know what I'm saying? But, a lot of friends ain't asking you what's going on with you mentally. So, my birthday just came up, and every year around my birthday and around the holidays, I get into like this weird, like, I wouldn't call it a depression, but it's just a weird feeling, and it's never a good feeling. It's kind of like down and kind of like over it. I cannot wait till the holidays and my birthday are over, because I feel like the whole world is at a standstill. There's a lot of pressure with people wanting gifts and family that you have to go feel like you have to go see them and stuff like that. So, but this year it was my birthday coming up, and even before the holidays, like, I was already it was like a weird feeling, like, and I feel like it came from the universe, like, you know, like it was like, you know, Tip, it's time to change, it's time to elevate, it's time to sit and really dissect yourself and reevaluate your life and what you have going on. Because for me, I'm looking like, you know, it's another year, another birthday, and do you want to bring it in the strip club, or you want to be in the club standing on couches and shit like that? And I just didn't want to do that. Like, I don't want to be on nobody motherfucking couch with bottles and stuff like that. I don't want to be in the strip club. Like, I really, for my birthday, I really wanted to just lay in the bed watching movies. Like, that's all I wanted for my birthday. And for Christmas, I didn't want nothing from nobody, because really I have goals and things that I'm trying to meet, and it takes a lot of money. And really, that's the only thing that's going to make me happy. There's no bag that's going to make me happy. There's no diamonds that's going to make me happy. There's no car that's going to make me happy. Nothing's going to make me happy. So I really didn't want nothing for Christmas on my birthday. And for my birthday, I really either just wanted to be in the bed watching movies, or somewhere like on a beach or whatever. So I was supposed to be in the bed watching movies, but my plans altered. So I got to go to the beach, and at 12 o'clock at night, I brought my birthday in on the beach, talking to God, talking to the universe. I didn't do absolutely anything. I went home, I took a shower, I got into bed, I watched a movie till I fell asleep. I spent the whole day on my birthday at home. I didn't have a party. Like, every year for like the last 25 years, like, I've had a big ass party. I've had birthday plans and obligations, and I'm out somewhere getting drunk, and you know what I'm saying, and waking up, you know, going out the night before at 12 o'clock, getting fucked up, spending my whole birthday asleep or hungover or mad or whatever. So I didn't want to do that this year. Like, I wanted to do absolutely nothing. I didn't want to have any plans. I didn't want to go to dinner. I didn't want nothing. So like for 2 weeks before my birthday, I had stopped drinking. I don't know. It's just something that came over me that was like, you know, you got to stop drinking. Because in my brain, it's like, it's all about elevation and getting to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Because my birthday was coming up, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to be at a strip club another year. I don't want to be doing the same shit that I've been doing for the last 10 years straight. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to do it, I could, but that's not what I was on. You feel me? So, like, damn, I forgot what I was saying. But I just didn't want to do absolutely nothing. So yeah, so I'm thinking, like, you know, I'm growing up, you're elevated. You don't want to keep doing the same shit. And then for me, like, I have so many avenues and so many opportunities that I feel like are there. But a lot of times, and I've always had a lot of opportunities and doors open for me, but a lot of times I couldn't make it happen because I was so stuck on the strip club and the life that I was comfortable with. I'm comfortable with being Miamitip. I'm comfortable with going to any club in any city or state, everybody knowing who I am, and like, you know, going to any club, being with the baller niggas, being with the popping bitches, everybody twerking, everybody popping bottles, whatever. Like, I've been doing that for so long. You feel me? And but I've always had a lot of opportunities that could bring me from out of the strip club. Like, honestly, everybody be like, oh, Tip, you still in the club? You still in the club? And for a long time, it never bothered me. Like, when people would say that, because I don't make regular money. You know what I'm saying? I get a lot of love. I make a lot of money just being in the strip club, even if I'm just there to hang out. Like, I make a lot of money. So a lot of times when people are like, oh, you still in the club? You still in the club? It didn't bother me, because, you know, that world for me is like smoke and mirrors, and I make a lot of money being me, and, you know, the drunk me, the turn up me. So I was content with that. Like, a lot of times I was getting booked to host, make appearances and shit like that, and I'll take the front end and don't show up, you know, to get the back end and, you know, go host this party because I was drunk or tired from being drunk or partying too hard, you know what I'm saying? But that was also an avenue that could have elevated me and transitioned me out of the strip club. But I was so comfortable with